All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Excuse me here.
You're excused there.
And we are super excited, as always.
So excited.
To check out some more of what I lied to.
I thought you were going to say some more what, Jodi? And I was going to answer it, but...
Some more what, Jodi?
WILTY.
Or WILTY. And we are checking out what was the blow-up toy. So I was really confused by that title, so I watched it the first 3 seconds, and I already forget what it was. But something about this guy and a blow-up toy helped him do something, and then I'm guessing the question was, well, what was a blow-up toy? I don't know. Interesting title.
I immediately went to a different kind of blow-up toy.
Absolutely. People find many uses for those.
I did not realize... I don't know why. It never dawned on me with the blow. I just thought it was like a blow up naked body, but I did not realize on some of them there is an insert between the legs. And when I realized that very, very recently, I was like, now I understand.
With the risk of sounding very judgmental, I don't get it. Okay? Like, everyone finds joy and whatnot and companionship in many different ways. I don't get it. But whatever. We're going to check this out. If you like our reaction anyway, please don't forget to
like this video, subscribe to our channel. It really, really does help. And hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded video.
Like, I get why people use it. I just don't get why they
use it.
Feel they need to. There's many
other options.
Yes, there you go. Here we go.
I was once hospitalized after fooling around with a blow-up toy.
Fooling around.
David Steen. What was the blow-up toy?
Well, it was a Lilo.
Just a normal flat Lilo?
It was a normal flat Lilo, but it had a bit sticking out of it that held your margarita, like a cup holder thing.
Okay,
on
like
the
our
edge.
lounger.
Where were you? Club Tropicana?
Well, somewhere very similar to that, Ibiza. And I was in the
Sorry, not to
swimming
keep talking over it. I was going to pause it and look up. I was like, what's a Lilo? But it sounds like... It sounds like what we have is like they're pool loungers and they're like a blow up and they'll have the holes for your cups.
pool. And you know when you put your arms up here on your Lilo as you're laying down?
Yes.
And someone came up underneath my Lilo, pushed it over, and my arm completely goes out of socket.
Wow.
What happened to your margarita?
Spilt.
How long did it take for your arm to heal up afterwards to get back to normal?
Great question, David.
Well, I get out and I'm on the side of the swimming pool, and I'm in agony, screaming.
Yeah.
All the other tourists were trying to name which tune it was that you were singing.
Yeah. So anyway, my wife calls the ambulance. Now, the ambulance that comes is one of those really small ones that they have in Spain. So when they try to put me in the ambulance, I don't go in properly.
How small was it?
Because my arm's sticking out and I can't get through the door. So the guy gets out the ambulance man, and I'm screaming, and my wife is saying, give him something for the pain, give him something for the pain.
He's like getting up, he's animated.
Takes off his T-shirt, rolls it up into a little ball, puts it in my mouth and says, bite on this. Wow. I had to bite on his sweaty T-shirt to stop the pain.
Did that help with the pain?
Well, it just stopped the screaming.
How long did it take for your arm to get back to normal state?
Oh, no, I had an operation.
My client does not want to answer the question.
I'll tell you what happened. I was in there, and, you know...
Tell you what, there's nothing wrong with your knees.
the tendons sewn together.
Yeah.
And you know when they wheel you into that recovery room?
Yeah.
And as you wake up, you'll know, as you wake up from kind of anaesthetic, you get really cold, don't you?
Yes.
So I'm shivering away in bed, and I'm saying to the people in the recovery room, oh, I'm freezing. All of a sudden, this nurse, who was huge, big woman, hears me saying that across the other side of the room, and she hears me saying across the other side of the room that I'm cold.
Yeah.
Next minute, she comes bounding across, lays on top of me, saying, I'll keep him warm.
What?
It was like a terrifying version of Baywatch.
What kind of... repeat.
What kind of unorthodox medical procedures are going on here?
So how long did it take you to recover from this?
Why won't he answer the question?
He wants to tell a story.
I'm just thinking, Martin, that if we wanted to bring this to life, to visualise it...
Shall I be the nurse?
Mel, you could be the nurse.
Can I just say I am only half dressed.
So I'm lying down in
Watch your
bed.
shoulder now, Martin.
I'm lying down in bed,
Right.
saying,
Yes.
I'm freezing. I'm freezing.
Very cold. He's very, very cold. Please.
I'm freezing.
We need a nurse. We need a
They
nurse.
gave her jeans to put on. I don't know.
She's seriously only half dressed?
Oh, because it's a overall.
No.
Martin, are you all right?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
So it was kind of like that.
Out of control.
Why did she get on top? Okay, so she's wearing
'Cause she was
overalls.
reenacting what the nurse
yeah,
did.
I know. She was wearing overalls. That's why she's saying half dressed. But here's my question. I have noticed the entire time. Well, one, that his microphone is white, so it blends in with his white shirt. But the people who are wearing darker color shirts have black ones. Nice
Ooh.
touch, Wilty. Nice touch.
Nice touch.
But his shirt is interesting. It has a buckle
Yeah, I saw that.
on the
The
left side,
suspender
and then
on one side. Or
yeah.
whatever.
So I'm wondering, is it for his shoulder to kind of
I think it's just a fashion
go right?
thing.
Oh, because it's not good.
Oh.
But I'll tell you something, it was the last Lilo I've ever gotten.
So how long was you did it take to injury?
He's avoiding this question.
Did that really happen?
He's not
What
going
do
to
you
answer the
think? Truth or
question.
lie?
I give credit to the guy who keeps asking the question because it drives me crazy if I try to ask someone and no one even attempts to answer it. And I'm going to ask it over and over and over, so I give him a lot of credit.
I love his up, down, lay down, like act out. And then Leah's my favorite. Somebody said it in the comments one time, but I wasn't in a place where I could comment back. I can't remember. I was like in the middle of doing something. But if I were to be on WILTY, which I would love to, I would 100% want to be on Lee's team.
Why?
Because I love him. I'm sorry. Sorry, Dave Mitchell. You're fantastic too. But Lee just cracks me up. Cracks
He's hilarious.
me up.
He absolutely is hilarious. But he can crack you up from across the
He
channel.
can, but I want to sit next to him.
Wow. Okay.
No, like I want to be right there with his jokes, like having
I
conversations
want
with
to
him.
I want to touch. I want to feel Lee.
Like I don't want to lay on him like that.
I want to. Okay, a little touch.
I want to be like, Lee, you're so
Oh,
funny. Oh my gosh,
sorry.
your muscles.
Sorry, I keep running into you. Oh, accident. Oh, I didn't mean
Okay,
to.
Nick,
Oh,
what do you think?
well, what do you think?
Why do you always make me go first?
I feel like I always go first, so I'm going to try to do ladies first. I'm not going to change my answer.
I am either one, this happened because he was so inventive in his story, or two, because he refused to answer how long it took him to heal. He made it up and he really doesn't know. But I'll be honest with you, I really just want to do the opposite of what you say.
So, I feel like, because I'm not sure either way, because he kept avoiding that question, which I thought was kind of weird. But he was really excited to tell this story, so it seems like it was real.
Very excited.
But also, it kind of, you can believe how he kind of made up different parts, because he really wasn't answering anything. He just kept talking, oh, and then this happened, oh, and then this happened. But I feel like when you have these rare guests that we don't see in all the other ones, I feel like it's always true, so I'm going to say true.
Okay. Just to be the opposite of you, because, you know, we've been on the same wavelength lately.
Yeah, it's
Like,
worked
it's-
out. Success.
yeah,
Why would
but-
you want to change that?
But sometimes I just like to oppose you.
Sometimes?
All the time. I'm going to go with false, just because you said true.
Okay, here we go.
I think it's pure fallacy.
Lie.
I say for sure he's lying.
Oh, yeah.
Lie. We'll say
You're
lie.
going to say it's a lie. Martin Kemp, lie or truth? I think he means it's true.
I thought you were expecting Mel to press your nipple and it would come up.
And
This much is true.
maybe that's, again, why she was like that. Right where he was, like, showing.
But that was the other side, though.
Nuh-uh. No, I was telling you. I said the buckle's on this side to support it on this side.
But he had like a suspender on the other side. I thought
Yes.
that would be what we use for support.
Oh, no, I was thinking
'Cause he
this
pointed
was
to
the
this side.
extra support that was
You
being
know
held
what?
this
You're,
way.
you're absolutely
But
right. I think you're
that's what I
absolutely.
was trying to say.
I think you are.
And you're like, it's a style.
I think you're.
You should be
absolutely
happy.
right.
You're correct. I was wrong.
I think years later, if not months later, he is still wearing a specific shirt
Absolutely.
meant just for his shoulder injury.
Absolutely.
Even though he shows a scar, I could not see a scar at all, so it has been a long time. But I do think that's the shirt.
You just never know, Nick. You never know.
Anyways, I think that's like 5 or 6 in a row. I mean, this is getting to be too easy.
I am so proud of you.
And it looks like someone's losing streak has begun.
I know. I'm so bummed.
Just because she had to be a hater.
I'm so hurt. Devastated. I just don't know if I could do another WILTY again.
I wonder who Martin Kemp is, though.
I'm obviously a singer.
Right? Because they talked about this song thing. But he was a good-looking guy, so you'd think like a rock star or
very
lead
pretty
singer
eyes.
or something. Bassist, not lead singer, of Spandau Ballet and the actor who played Steve Owen in EastEnders. So he's actor and musician. Anyways, he was hilarious. He was all over the place. Still, we are still waiting for the answer of how long his recovery was. You think that'd be an easy answer, but he just did not want to answer it. Maybe that was his ploy because they all said lies, so take that, David Mitchell's panel, which is going to be your panel. Oh my gosh, I can't take it anymore. If you like our reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.
Goodbye.